said was so energizing, and it caught like wildfire, and people are going back to the streets to continue the fight.
You had a meeting with the peace envoy, Steve Witkoff, over the weekend. Is that correct?
Well, I'm not going to discuss the people we are in touch with out of respect for the administration. These are sensitive moments. But what I can tell you is that what the president has said has been extremely energizing to the people. The Iranian people count on this president to follow through on his promise that he made. And this is something that will keep them hopeful that this time they're not going to be thrown under the bus as they have before.
So getting from point A, where we are, to point B, if the regime, as some people suggest, collapses and the protesters have this moment, what is the model for success? What is the country that you have in mind, or your other protesters have in mind, the model for success?
The only way that we can have the ability as a nation to determine our own future is within a democratic process of free election, the formation of a constitutional assembly, where the future form of a democratic secular system can be debated and determine what its final form could be. So in the process of transition post-collapse, we have to have a plan of action, which we do. Have a comprehensive plan that addresses what needs to happen during that transition, how are we going to manage that process, what is the responsibility of an interim government to set the stage for that, and at the end, let the Iranian people, in complete transparency, debate what it is that ultimately they would like to opt for.
But you yourself haven't been there since 1978, is that correct?
1978 was when I left Iran for the last time.
Is there a team on the ground? Are there people? You don't have an army. How does this happen?
It's a combination of people who are inside Iran right now that are members of civil society. There are lawyers, experts, economists, university people. We're talking about a very strong polity that despite this regime have been able to survive all these years, and they need to step in to fill the void. A lot of people are ready to step in. There's a counterpart outside that in a sort of hybrid system can help one another in that process. And I think